Have you ever noticed how almost everyone talks about passive income as if it's some kind of magical stream of money falling from the sky? The truth is, that's the greatest illusion of modern finance. And here's the shocking part. 99% of people are doing it completely wrong. They imagine passive income as a button they press once, and suddenly their lives are transformed. But if you're watching this, I need you to understand something. This mindset is exactly what keeps most people trapped. Passive income can change your life, but not in the way most gurus want you to believe. And if you stay with me until the end, you'll discover what actually separates the 1% who truly win from the majority who only chase fantasies. This video is not about shortcuts, it's about clarity. And clarity is the first step to freedom. The first big mistake is confusing easy money with real passive income. There's no such thing as wealth without effort. Every form of passive income you've ever heard of, whether real estate, dividend-paying stocks, or digital businesses, requires an upfront sacrifice. It could be capital, time, skills, or even sleepless nights. Think about real estate. People imagine buying a house and collecting rent forever, but they don't mention the down payment, the renovations, the property management, and the legal headaches. Dividends. You need significant capital invested before those checks make any difference. Digital businesses. They require months, sometimes years, of creation, testing, and marketing. The truth is, the difference is not between working or not working. The difference is between working once and reaping the rewards for years. The second mistake is copying someone else's formula blindly. People see a strategy online or hear a success story and immediately try to replicate it without understanding their own context. But passive income is deeply personal. It depends on your unique skills, your resources, your personality, and your risk tolerance. Someone with a natural talent for communication might thrive creating courses or writing ebooks, while someone analytical might excel with investments or automation. But if you pick a strategy just because it worked for someone else, it could be the very thing that drains you. What works like gold for one person could be poison for another. The wealthiest people don't copy formulas, they adapt them to their strengths. The third mistake is thinking too small and ignoring scale. This is where most people get stuck. They believe making an extra $100 or $200 a month in passive income is life-changing, but in reality, that amount won't transform your future. The power of passive income lies in scale. Selling a few copies of an ebook won't change your life, but selling 10,000 copies could buy you freedom. Owning one rental property might cover some bills, but owning a portfolio of properties creates independence. A YouTube channel with a few hundred views is a hobby, but one with millions of views becomes an asset. Passive income is never about the first sale, it's about how much that sale can multiply without proportional effort. That's the secret people ignore, and it's why their income stays tiny. The fourth mistake is having an escape mentality. Too many people see passive income as a way to run away from work forever, but that's not how the wealthy think. Rich people see passive income as a multiplier of effort, not an escape from it. They put in the work up front, build systems, create assets, and then watch those assets continue working for them. It's not about laziness, it's about leverage. Imagine planting a tree. You water it, protect it, and nurture it until one day it grows tall and produces fruit even when you're not there. Passive income is the same. It's not about quitting work. It's about transforming work into something that pays you even while you sleep. The fifth mistake is not realizing that passive income is a consequence, not a goal. When you chase passive income directly, you often end up frustrated. That's why so many fall into scams and get rich quick traps. The reality is, passive income is the echo of value you create today. When you build something valuable, it's a product, a service, or an investment that value keeps generating returns long after the work is done. Chasing money for its own sake leads nowhere, but focusing on creating real value guarantees that passive income will follow. The people who succeed in this game don't ask, "How can I make passive income?" They ask, "How can I create something so valuable that people want it over and over again?" That's the real path. Now, when we put all of this together, the path of the 1% becomes clear. They understand that initial effort is unavoidable. They personalize their strategy instead of copying others. They think in terms of scale, not small wins. They see passive income as leverage, not escape. And most importantly, they treat it as the result of building assets, not the goal itself. The choice is yours. You can keep following the 99% who make these mistakes, or you can start today building like the 1% who actually achieve freedom. So here's my challenge for you. Which of these mistakes have you been making? Comment below. I want to know your story. Don't just watch this and move on, engage with it, because awareness is the first step to change. And if this video opened your eyes, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear this truth. Here, we don't sell illusions. We show you how to build real financial freedom. And remember, passive income is not a dream, it's a result. The question is, are you ready to start creating it today?